here into the top 4 section now for losers semis. So again, I mean, they really went through some strong warriors. I mean, some hidden bosses, if you will, like Dev and Yukit, people who are more residents here of the area, and especially Iceknight. He's not technically Chicago, even though we claim him as Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Ravenking, on the other hand, is more Chicago central
Gotcha.
than Iceknight here. But however, nonetheless, a little bit of a team kill here that, you know, it's just kind of how the cookie crumbles.
It got to that point in the bracket too where also like the head-to-heads are insane, right? Like Iceknight Ravenking is 56-47 Iceknight favored.
Oh my god.
Which is like, how do you play someone that much? That's astonishing.
And you thought the Sir Dank Iceknight one was bad.
Oh yeah. That's like they played like close to 90 matches as well. So yeah, Iceknight the favorite here, but Ravenking's been playing pretty spectacularly all weekend across a couple of different characters. We'll see how it all plays out.
Yeah, it's looking like a pretty good start right now for Iceknight. Doesn't really have to overly commit to any strong hitting moves, especially with like a little bit of you know, the dash attack coming through and the shurikens, the water shurikens as well. However, Ravenking not really being able to use Arsene a lot.
No, he just kind of came to hang out. He didn't really want to help out with any of the moves necessarily.
Yeah.
That down air could have been big, but it did just barely whiff. And then even the counter also like just didn't find the mark. So maybe when Arsene comes back next summer, it'll be a little more exciting. Good dodge right there. Oh, they're looking for something.
Okay, yeah.
It's such a funny matchup too because they're both looking for like the little safe option. It's like,
yeah.
Can I just get a dash attack? No. But can I get fair one? No. Okay. Back to neutral, I guess.
Yeah, we have this Arsene situation once again, but again, it looks like Ravenking just does not have the opportunity nor the lineups or the positioning for Arsene to really be used at like max capability here. So, I mean, Iceknight's just kind of shutting down the potential, man, if you will. Like, it's just not really doing much here for Ravenking. And again, we just say bye to Arsene once again.
Yeah, he did do that one reflect on an uncharged water shuriken and then left. Just like that second stock from Ravenking. Now in the last one here as Iceknight kind of runs away with it here, but this is a big opportunity if we can get a little edge guard here from Ravenking. Beautiful back air.
Yeah, that will do it. The bread and butter there for Ravenking there. So now that we still have a clean slate on this last stock, this is really where you want to make your money here and have Arsene out to play. I mean, again, yeah, Iceknight's just putting a lot of pressure, still hanging on to the second stock here.
Oh, as you say that, though, very dangerous spot to find yourself in. Off stage versus Iceknight. How do you make it back? You don't.
You just get grabbed.
Yeah, you try again, I guess. There it is. Oh, okay. Ravenking just really looking for anything at this point. There's that. Oh, that's huge, actually. Give one more.
Oh, that, yeah, definitely it.
That Arsene. Give me him again. Those first two Arsenes, whatever. That third Arsene, I like that guy. I don't know if they're different guys. I never finished that game, but I'm assuming they're all different guys.
Third try is always a charm there, especially before Ravenking there going with the two downers as well, yeah. Nicely done, but Iceknight again just sharking through these platforms with the up smash just time and time again. Just always right there lined up for him.
All right, looking for that forward air to try and maybe seal this game here. It all of a sudden feels very even, but as I say that, up tilt in the up air will seal the deal for Iceknight. Looking very comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, Ravenking worked a pretty hefty amount to bring that back, and as much as he could to his capability. And I believe Arsene was such a huge important role into the game here because you know Greninja doesn't exactly have as much kill power, but what it leads up to, and then eventually killing is what does it. Is does the job. But however, for Ravenking, Arsene is almost like an immediate bodyguard,
exactly.
An immediate kind of assist there that would help a lot to get those heavy hitting moves and to kind of combat this frog a lot more here. But for Ravenking, I mean, again, those two Arsenes at the very beginning weren't exactly helpful except for the third one, as you mentioned already again. So if we could just see more usage of Arsene earlier on in the game, I think it could be a big game changer.
Definitely. Normally, you want Greninja, like, while you're fighting to see Arsene be like, whoa, whoa, I didn't mean it. But, like, it didn't happen there. Like, Arsene didn't really do much. If that changes, the dynamic shifts drastically. So we'll see how it works out. Right now, still just some stray hits here and there in center stage. A little side special the wrong way, unfortunately. But just about even as Arsene is just about to show up and hopefully prove someone's point. Whether it's going to be Iceknights or Ravenkings, we'll find out soon.
Yeah, it's also here like pretty early, I would say. At 55%, that's kind of a blessing, honestly. This is where you can really make your money here. But again, Iceknight keeping his composure, keeping his distance as well. He knows better rather than to take the hefty damage. He does not want to face here. However, Ravenking going for a deep back air there. Ooh, and a down air into up air. Yep, nicely done. Yeah,
that water shuriken was a really nice way to kind of clear the path, but Ravenking said, that's fine, I'll just fight you on stage. Down air working out really well. Very lovely recovery from Ravenking as well, just holding onto the resources and utilizing them only at the end there.
Yeah, I like also these options where Ravenking just like decides to do nothing, like doesn't press a button and just kind of, you know, lets himself free fall a little bit, because we saw where Iceknight was trying to even connect that, trying to read in like an option or something from Ravenking, but you know, sometimes doing nothing is also an option too, and that just worked out in Ravenking's favor.
It's like so dumb they never expected.
Yeah.
All right, nice little maneuvering around that forward air from Iceknight, and now the second Arsene is like, even, okay, you want to usually get a little bit more out of it, but if that second Arsene is like such a lovely thing to see for the Joker. Maybe this next one will be a little more exciting, but it's going to be just some good pressure here with the back airs and up airs. Ravenking trying to ideally take a stock here, but it's going to be hard at this percent with such little meter as well. Oh, big damage.
We're finally seeing some damage being put onto Ravenking now, so Iceknight hopefully looking to hang on to the stock before Arsene comes out to play. Again, this is some dangerous territory we're entering right now on, you know, off stage here on the ledge. It's tough.
Yeah, you can see too, like right when Arsene showed up, Ravenking went for fair one down air, like trying to take the stock immediately. It's gonna be the forward tilt that does it, which I would say was the star of the show for Ravenking's run throughout the bracket, especially in the top 32 portion. So glad we finally got to see a little bit of it here in top 4.
Seems like Iceknight is in a good position though to hopefully secure a stock here. Going with the forward air, again the water shuriken placement just for some extra mobility here. The nair into back air, love that execution.
Yeah, it's so good. There's so many options you have to worry about there, it's hard. Especially all of them lead into kill moves for Greninja too, that's like really tough. Oh, down guns, nice little damage, reset the situation. And I like dashing back to try and then punish the approach. It's an interesting take from Ravenking here, but it's working out.
This is such a tough spot because I feel like both players here want something under the platform. I mean, they both have up smash, you know, options that can definitely strike through this platform here. So they're kind of both hanging on to like either or corner of the stage here. But we're seeing Iceknight traverse onto this left side of the stage, but Ravenking is able to respond just in time and safely get back on stage.
We're going to try and make something happen here, though. You can see Ravenking swinging with that last little bit of meter. So many back airs that are not finding the mark. Some empowered side specials, but the weight from Iceknight, not going to take it, but very dangerously close.
Yeah, and even going for that like deep option as well that we saw from Iceknight could have been dangerous as well if Ravenking decided to switch up and go for an edge guard there. So again, we're just back on the main stage right now, fighting for neutral, looking for a final option from Iceknight here. He really does not want this Arsene to come back. It's nearing that percentage here, so gotta play safe.
Oh, maybe not safe enough though. Down tilt, looking dangerous. The forward airs are lined up. Arsene though, knocking on the door. This throw should activate him, if not shortly thereafter. And now it is anyone's game here. The back airs are lined up. Not gonna punish that jump in, and oh my goodness, I'm so worried for both of them. Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Wow, some uncharacteristic impatience from Iceknight actually really caught. You know, you talked about how careful they were both playing at that point, and then Iceknight like really just tried to force the issue, find that very small opening, but turns out it was not an opening at all. Ravenking said, remember those other Arsenes? Don't worry about it. I got one for you right here. Up smash. Yeah.
I think the difficult thing is too is that I mean, as you mentioned, like with Iceknight, he does not really usually play like so panicky or like hesitant or like forcing these things on him. So it did almost feel like greedy options that he was, you know, trying to make an entryway with these dash attacks, and especially like greedy and just kind of, you know, invading Ravenking's space there. So I feel like he could have done a lot more to like respect that and just wait a bit little longer. We had so much time on the clock there. It could have been into his cards here, but, you know, we're just going to move on 1-1 for game 3 now. Yeah,
especially with Arsene in the mix, like, take all the time you need, you know? We saw AK just, like, grenade himself 9 times to, like, wait out the timer for Ravenking's Arsene. But I can see the school of thought for going in for some other option as well, too. Right now, though, it looks like Ravenking on the receiving end of a lot of offensive options for Iceknight. Oh, interesting. Quizzical. Not really sure. Okay, we're fine.
We're back, yeah.
We're so back. I never doubt him for a second.
I like to follow claim for the we're back department.
Yeah, yeah, I'll hold. All right. Now, fresh 2 stocks here. It's going to be Iceknight opening up. I like that little weight in the pressure. That was very smart. Okay. Like, what can you say about some good old-fashioned neutral? Jumping at each other, throwing out aerials. There we go. It's Iceknight show now, though.
Yeah. Turning up the heat just a little bit, slowly but surely. A lot of usage of this right side of the platform here, getting a lot of those up airs to shark through. And even now, trying to find a deep backer to connect, but it's not going to do it just yet, though.
Wow, the spot dodge. Oh, my goodness. That's beautiful. Every single option was scouted out by Iceknight, responded to effortlessly, beautifully, taking that stock. Now just about a clean stock lead here. Iceknight looking way more comfortable than Ravenking is at the moment, but we'll see plenty of opportunity here. Nice. Ooh, down here is smart.
Yeah, a little bit of an anti-air. Just kind of put a stop to this Joker here. But again, Arsene out to play. Iceknight's got to be careful. Can't use that downer that time.
Yeah, no, Arsene and not as, oh my god, not gonna let it slide like Joker does.
No.
Wow. All right, looking for the jump, but good patience, great get-up attack. Iceknight fighting back into the counter, not a lot of knockback. As you said, like Greninja, like you know, death by 1,000 cuts, so the counters don't do a lot to Greninja because the knockback is usually so bad.
Ooh, I like the Shadow Sneak option there, a good way as a recovery and also a get-off-me tool from Ravenking. Still hanging on nicely on this second stock. A lot of damage has been taken. The AHA almost taking the stock there.
That would be like a crazy way to take the stock, but
Yeah.
they're still holding on. A lot of extra damage as well, which does lead to that back air taking the stock. 3/4 of the meter here. If we get like one good Rebels guard, I don't think we're seeing it though. Gonna have to save that one for the next game as we go into game 4. Iceknight, a fresh stock, but taking that game pretty comfortably.
Yeah, even though it dwindled down to the last stocks there for both players, I do feel like it was closed a lot more closer rather than our game 2 because it was, you know, nearing those death percentages pretty much where both of them were in those red percent zones and where things got really drastic and scary. But yeah, Iceknight definitely looked like more cleaned up into that game 3 there, so we'll see if he can run it back on Hollow Bash. And again, this is the stage where Ravenking won on, so we'll see if Iceknight can redeem himself or if Ravenking will take us to a potential game 5.
We'll see how it all unfolds right now. It looks like a little similar to the last couple of games we've seen. As Iceknight racks up the damage here, Arsene just about to show up. I love the route, though, to cover that tether, and good high recovery once Arsene does pop up. Big grab here. It's just not fair. Like, Greninja did all that, and then, like, that grab, I was just like, it might be even now.
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much evened it up. I mean, that's just half the percentage that Iceknight has done and worked so much towards. But yeah, I do like these fair approaches that Iceknight has at the ledge here. Just kind of, you know, fading out of those options, not really needing to over-commit to anything here.
Ooh,
oh, wow.
The spacing on that was beautiful. We've seen Ravenking normally land with Nair too, so good presence of mind from Iceknight to just kind of space it out and attack with that like long range, at least in this matchup, forward air. But as I say that, nice little up air into the up smash. Not going to do it though. Maybe should have snuck in a couple more up airs if possible. Ooh, okay.
Sure. Ooh. Oh my god, that was just so scary. That could have been anyone's stock in that kind of trade situation. But it will be going to Ravenking through that platform with the back air.
All right. This is actually a pretty decent spot for Ravenking if we can get a little opener with the Arsene, but as I say that, there he goes.
Yeah, not gonna get too much in the bank for Ravenking. So Iceknight, again, pretty much sitting in the driver's seat here with, I mean, 0 to little percent, only 10% to hang on to here. He can really take the stock here if he wants to, and he does so right there with the up smash. Again, just bread and butter.
I love, like, yeah, he can take the stock if he wants, and then it turns out he wanted to, yeah.
He wanted it.
Yeah, there was no suspense whatsoever. He just, you know, I do want that stock. You're right.
Yeah, let me lock in really quick.
Yeah. Like Iceknight looking over like, wait, they're right.
Wait, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, what the heck? I should down tilt up smash. All right, there is Arsene one more time. Maybe even the last opportunity that we have here to make the difference. Wow, I love that forward tilt. Oh, holding onto the shield, not long enough though. Arsene coming in with one last dash attack. Let's see if we can get a punish here. No, does get the grab though.
Ooh, okay, interesting up smash option. I like the mix-up. Could have potentially read like a hard read there from Iceknight, but again, the setup was not in the cards there. Again, Iceknight looking to set up for another up smash through that platform. Again, that's just what he wants here. He wants that confirm. He wants something that will secure the deal here, but not yet.
Not quite. Definitely lining up for it. We saw a little crouch there, maybe looking to get that down tilt. It's going to be a dash attack into the up air, and Arsene is going to maybe help out. Oh my goodness, Ravenking sneaks in a forward air. This is huge.
Yeah,
if there was any way, this is the way.
Oh. The tension on that ledge. You're trying to go for a dash attack to slip through. Not going to do it just yet. Ravenking still has a little bit life left of this Arsene here, but finding it with the up tilt. Nicely done.
All right, it's still a very tall order. Back throw is going to get rid of that Arsene, but that's exactly what we need to see. Those counters, the Rebels guard, could be a really good tool, but it's going to be the forward throw into the kill, and Iceknight taking a 3-1, moving on to losers, finals.
Yeah, such a tough battle there for Ravenking, but still making it very doable. Nonetheless, we just needed to see a little bit more of Arsene into the early action.
Right.
Really just couldn't apply it though, because again, I mean, once you like have Iceknight in your face and you just have this frog that's like so demanding of fairs and down tilts and up smashes, like he's just pressing the attack.
Right.
And even with the drag down up airs as well, I mean, that just brings so much more trouble because then you're not able to get out of it when he's just like keeping you in this loop.
Yeah, it's just like, please give me 6 feet of like personal space.
Yeah.
And then Joker's happy.
Yeah.
But Greninja says, no, I need to be right on top of you. I need to be dash attacking you at all times.
I don't care about social distancing.
No, I need to be neutral airing your shield, which basically is like right on top of you. He's annoying, but
yeah,
it works.
That
it's
damn frog.
That frog that I hate, yeah.
Wait, we're talking about rivals or Smash?
Hey.
Hold on a minute.
It's a long list.